What is going on, peeps? Rattle Can Man coming at you, aka Buck Wild Bill, aka Paul Stroud. Thought I'd do a little video. I meant to have already done a video before I did what I did today, but I forgot to do it. I traded the Dodge Dakota. Yes, I did. I traded the Dodge Dakota for something. I'm going to show you what it is here in just a minute. And everybody's been, and I told a few people that I was going to do this, and they were like, why would you do that? You put all that work into that truck to trade it for something else? Truth is, I'm bored, okay? I done everything I could do to the truck, and I want to build something else because I enjoy it and I'm trying to get better at it. And I have a nice house here, thanks to my boy Eric Harbor letting me rent this house. Try not to go too far over. I don't want to give it away yet. But as you can see, have a 2-car garage. We'll go there. We'll stop. And then we got this little bit of area, and then this area. So really, there's not enough room here to have multiple projects at a time. So that's why I'm trading the Dakota after I did all the work to it. I enjoyed it. But I did take the air ride suspension off of it because the guy I traded for really wasn't much into air ride suspension. And he said literally the only thing he's going to change about the truck is the aqua on the bottom. He's going to change it to black because he's a biker. He's a Harley Davidson dude. And I'm like, that actually probably looked pretty cool. So I actually thought about going ahead and painting it for him before I traded with him today. And I just really didn't have the extra money to get the paint and stuff, so I just didn't do it. But anyways, I did put the lowering kit back on it, the lowest lowering kit. I had 2 different lowering kits, or 2 different size coil springs. He wanted the lowest one. I asked him. I'm like, okay, man, okay. So here we go. About to show you the newest project. It is a 2001 Yukon XL 2-wheel drive. It is a boat. This thing is like 19 feet long. It's barely going to fit in the garage, but I've got a lot of cleaning to do in the garage before I can even think about getting it in there. But anyways, there she is, 2001 Yukon XL 2-wheel drive. Good news is, it's about 95% sanded and primered already. So that's less work I'm going to have to do as far as getting it ready to paint it. My original plan was I want to bag it because these things are beasts. They look so good bagged. And if you're into lowriders, I know a lot of people are, oh, that's stupid. Why would you do that? Just different strokes for different folks. I like lowriders. Some people like lifted vehicles. My son's an idiot. He likes squatted vehicles. So, I mean, you know, it is what it is. I like bagged vehicles. I like lowered vehicles. But I found out, I was getting excited because I was like, the rear of these is coil springs instead of leaf springs. So literally, pretty much take the coil springs out, put the bags and cups in, notch the frame, and you're good to go. It may not lay the frame, but you'll be able to go up and down and have ride and all that. But then I found out that this generation, even the 2-wheel drives, everybody keeps saying, no, it's only a 4-wheel drive. This is a 2-wheel drive, and it has torsion bars on the front. Yes, it does, and that sucks for me. You can delete it. There's kits you can buy to replace it with coil springs or bags, but they're not cheap. So I might not bag the whole thing. I might just lower it. Because you can get, unlike the Dakota, you can get drop spindles for these. You get 2-inch drop spindles. And you can get aftermarket keys for the torsion bars. They give you 2.5, 3 inches. So I can get about a 5-inch drop on the front with drop spindles and torsion keys. And then on the back, I have to look into how much I probably wouldn't even buy coil springs. I'd literally probably just put bags in the back because I can raise it up and down or whatever. But anyways, we started the Dakota in December of last year, and here we are, second day of October of this year, and I'm about to start a new project. So we're gonna see what happens. Right now, I'm just planning on lowering it and maybe putting bags on the back, because at least I would have some adjustability on the back if I did that. Where if I get coil springs and it drops it down, and you know, anyway, I don't know. It's all new, but we're gonna figure it out. But one thing that people are gonna freak out about is this is gonna be Dolphins colors, of course. Of course, everything I have is gonna be Dolphins colors, but it's not gonna be the usual Dolphins colors, because I actually wasn't a fan at first of the dark water rivalry jerseys the Dolphins wore Monday night. The more I watched the game, I looked at them and I'm like, I kind of like it. It's a little different, you know. And it's not black, it's like a super dark blue. It looks black, but it's a super dark blue. So I might do that, because this truck was originally blue. You can see, like I said, it still parts that haven't been sanded, but I mean, most of this damn thing has already been sanded down. I've only seen one spot anywhere, and that's right there. That's an easy fix. I mean, it's a pretty straight body. But anyways, it's a dark blue color anyways. So, I'll go over here. Of course, you can tell that because the inside door panels were not painted. It's a dark blue. Not that as dark as the blue I'm talking about doing, but I wouldn't have to do the door jambs. It'd be like, not too bad. I mean, this thing's not bad. It's got the usual cracks in the dash these old trucks do. I got me some Arby's I'm fixing to smash on. Headliner is not sagging or anything, but it could definitely, you know, use some touch up. And we got to head back here. That one window doesn't work. It's probably the motor. That's not a big deal. But here we go. Let's go back here to this thing is huge, y'all. This thing is huge. If I can figure out how to open this thing. Here we go. He said he had the third row seat, and I told him, he said it was a pain in the butt to put in and out. I said I'm probably not going to need it, use it anyways. So my plan is, this area back here is almost as big. This thing needs some shocks too. It won't stay up. But it's almost as big as the bed of my truck was. So what I'm thinking is Hard Rock Stadium again, back here, except it's a system with maybe like 415s. You look in the back here, it looks like Hard Rock Stadium. Then you look down inside of it, and there's 415s in there. Don't know for sure. That's just an idea. It's a thought I had. So I told him it wasn't a big deal, the third row seat. He said he had it if I wanted it, but I really don't have no use for it. But I might end up getting it. I don't know. But I'm not going to have nowhere to put it. It's just going to be taking up space. It needs a good cleaning. But I mean, for the most part, you know, I don't know what these things are worth. I mean, it's got 299,000 miles on it, which is a lot. But these 5.3s, if they're taken care of, they'll go and go and go. We've got a work truck at my work that's got, I think, 500,000 on it. It's like this generation, but it's a pickup. It's got like 500,000 miles on it or something like that, and it still runs. So if it's taken care of, maybe, you know. The door panel, I'll just shut the door. The door panels look pretty good. I mean, for a 25-year-old truck, except for this one. This is the only one that has issues, but I mean, you can get them all day long, you know, at pick and pull places and stuff like that. So anyways, I'm gonna get off here. I'm fixing to smash on my Arby's, and stay tuned because it's time to flip this baby and see what we can do. But like I said, I don't know what they're worth. He wanted $2,500 for it, and I traded him the Dakota even. He might have got the better deal. I might have got the better deal. I don't know. It's not a big deal because this is what I wanted. I wanted a big body SUV to bag, but I don't know if I'm going to bag it now because of what all the stuff that has to be done on the front. But anyways, y'all have a good one. Rattle Can Man out.